A strategy I use in my classroom is the Frayer Model, and this came from an excerpt from Chapter 3 of the Mining Complex textbook by Diane Lapp, Thomas DeVere-Woolsey, Karen Wood, and Kelly Johnson. And the Frayer models are a great way for students to get a deeper understanding of vocabulary. So students are using these when they are learning vocabulary words from their science book, their social studies book, a read aloud text, or any other tier 2 or tier 3 word they might come into contact with. So the first thing when using this model, you can either use it and just have students draw in their notebooks, or you can use a digital model. If you use a digital model, not just up on the board, but for students to actually complete digitally in their own Chromebooks or their iPads or their computers, you're going to need to have the technology. If not, you can still easily have them draw them in their notebooks. But with a digital model, one thing you can do is create a template and save it in Google Docs and share it with the students. That way the students can go in and change things if they need to and add to each of their Frayer models. So first thing you need to do after deciding whether you're doing it in a notebook or you're doing it digitally is choose a vocabulary word, whether it's from a science or social studies text or it's from one of the read alouds you're doing. And one that I chose was from social studies. But after that, you're going to explain to the students that the Frayer model has the word in the middle, and around on the outside there are 4 different boxes where they place the definition, a sentence, they'll define the word in their own words, and they can write a synonym. This can be differentiated for younger grades or for ELL students, where instead of a synonym, students can draw a picture within the model, and it can also be tailored to higher level students by allowing them to write an antonym for the word, as well as creating an example using the word. So the teacher will model with one of the vocabulary words by giving the definition, then using the word in a sentence, usually with the actual text in mind. So my definition or my word was protest, and then I used it in the sentence saying colonists began to protest the new British tax laws. We were talking about the colonies at the time and about the American Revolution. So sentences should usually come from the text or the topic being discussed. After that, you can define the word in your own words. Like, for example, a protest means to go against something, and then end by finding a synonym. So a synonym for protest would be dispute. After modeling with the students, you're going to want them to try independently on their own, either on their technology or in their notebooks, as you look around and go around the room to see if they understand each piece of the Frayer model. And these are really great because students can keep coming back to them. They can reuse them if need be, and they can go in and change things if necessary.